Hey guys, Chappers here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my weekend league squad builder. So I've used this team for 2 full weekends and a half weekend. The 2 full weekends I managed to get 27 wins and 25 wins, and then in the half weekend I managed to get 21 wins. I've also used it in like head-to-head games against friends and in online friendlies and seasons. So in goals we're going to head into the Barclays Premier League, and you could use either of these two. If you don't have the coins for the one I used, then go with Jack Butland. But I'm using David De Gea, 90 rated keeper, some amazing stats, 90 reflexes and 88 diving, saves some absolutely wonder stuff, and then other times he feels a bit off, but he is untradeable, and I've had him twice untradeable, 183 games with this one. So this next player to our team is going to be the one and only Christopher Smalling. Smaldini, what a player this guy is, absolutely insane. I've used him for 449 games and he's never had a red card. He scored 14 goals and got 7 assists, 77 pace, 84 defending, 84 physical are his standard stats. He's an absolute beast of a player. So at the left back position, we're going with one of the more commonly used left backs, which is Luke Shaw. I have a love-hate relationship with this card. 82 pace, 79 defending and 79 physical. Do have the shadow chemistry style to plus 13 pace and 10 or 12 defending, I believe. But 454 games, 1 goal, 15 assists and 16 yellow cards. He's really chunky in game for some reason, like actually like fat. And sometimes he seems like really slow and sluggish and makes silly mistakes, but he's not a bad card, and I suppose more often than not he does what he should. So our next centre back to the team is going to be team of the group stage Varane. This is probably my favourite centre back I've used on FIFA. I actually rate him over Chris Smalling. He has dropped in price a bit now as well, but 2 red cards in 126 games, 9 yellows, and 80 pace, 89 defending, and 83 physical. Like, there's some wicked stats there, and he's an absolute beast. Like, he's really good in the air, and he's really good at like last ditch tackles. Like, if you need to make a tackle, like when they're clean for on goal, he can make it. So then at right back we're going with Carvajal, 82 pace and 81 defending and 78 physical, with the shadow chemistry style to make him a bit quicker. 137 games with him, 5 assists. Also not a bad right back, delivers some good crosses when needed, and he also just is quite solid defensively, and he's quite quick as well. One of my favourite right backs I've used this year. So in the right central midfield spot we're going to be going with James Rodriguez. This guy here, he's a left-footed midfielder, and I don't have many left-footers usually, so I wouldn't mind using left-footed mids when I can. So 4-star skills and a 3-star weak foot, 76 pace, 85 shot, 85 passing and 85 dribbling, 25 goals and 20 assists from central midfield. Not too bad. That's 45 goal contributions in 137 games. He's very good at long shots as well, as a wicked long shot. Scored loads of those with him. And then in the middle of our team, we're going to be going with the more defensive-minded midfielder, which is Steven Enzonzi, second in form, 62 pace, 91 physical, 87 defending and 83 passing. Do have shadow on to make him a bit quicker. You could maybe use like an engine to make him a bit more agile. Bagged a few goals and some assists, and he's really solid. Like, he's really tall as well, wins a lot in the air. So now we're going to be moving back over to the BPL, or the EPL should I say, and this is obviously goes without saying one of the most commonly used midfielders on the game because he's so good. N'Golo Kante, I've played 336 games with this card, 80 pace, 80 defending, 83 physical. All of that is a lie. He's like a 99 rated player, intercepts everything, wins just every single thing. He's just so good, and if you guys can get him, I'd suggest like you try him, mate. So left forward position, we're going to stay in the Premier League, and it's going to be nobody other than Anthony Martial. I've packed this guy 4 times this FIFA, all in 5k packs, and I think he's amazing. 6 foot tall, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 91 pace, 79 shot and 87 dribbling. That's an absolute combination, and he's very good like in the air, he's good on the ground, he has the ability to do like the stop and turn. Like, he's a very good all-round card, and I do recommend him. So now we're going to be heading back over to the Liga Santander, and we're going to be using Gareth Bale, one of my favourite players I've used this year. He's obviously very good. He's dropped a lot. I think he's now like 300k when I just played just shy of 500. 94 pace, 87 shot and 86 dribbling, 98 goals and 33 assists in 137 games, which is pretty good if you ask me. So and then we're going to be finishing off the team with nobody other than Antoine Griezmann. So Griezmann has a very decent card, like 87 dribbling, 85 shot, 86 pace. Do have a hunter card on him. The only thing I do say that lets him down is a 3-star weak foot. Same with Bale. But 167 games with this card, 64 goals and 52 assists. I don't actually play him as a striker. I'm going to show you what I switched to in game now. But this team is very, very well rounded, and I definitely recommend it. If you guys have the money, then I'd say then there's nobody else you should go and you should try it. This card. So we have Bale at left striker, Martial at right striker. We play Antoine at cam, James Rodriguez and Kanté at mids, and Nzonzi at CDM, and then obviously the back four doesn't change. So here's my custom tactics. So obviously you can see we've got 60 speed, 55 passing, and build-up play is organised. Chance creation, 50 passing, 40 crossing, 65 shooting, and positioning is a free form. I don't tend to cross it a lot, so I prefer my players to be able to get in positions to shoot, so hence why my shooting's quite high. Then I have 55 pressure, 50 aggression, 50 team width, and my defensive line is cover. Always have this on cover. Do not use offside trap. Offside trap is absolutely terrible. There's one thing you take away this. It's a really solid team. I suggest you guys check it out. I'm going to leave you some goals. This was Chappers. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Peace.